Long distance marriages, do they work? Both ladies here have had their fair share of that experience. Yes. And they're willing to spill some juice for us today. From their perspectives, of course.
He's that kind of guy. He's very innocent. When you see him, you say, oh my God, I have found Mr. Saint from heaven.
His appearance.
Oh yes, I have found Mr. Saint from heaven.
That angel like.
Yes. He told me they were selling a house.
They who?
The people are selling a house.
Okay.
So he wants us to invest in the house to buy the house.
You and him?
Yes.
Okay.
I said, okay, let me see. And he knows. That guy's a lie. That guy. He will make you to believe him that yes, it's the reality, but he's not. Oh yeah.
So he knows exactly what to say.
Yes, he knows how to put pepper, salt, Maggi in that soup to make it look sweeter.
Delicious.
Wow. Oh yes, and yummy.
Wow. You cannot resist.
Oh yes.
The expectation.
Yes, like I said earlier, when you're here, when you're in this part of the world, whether you be a man or a woman, once you're in this part of the world and you go out of here to go to Africa or a third world country to look for a man or look for a relationship, right? Automatically you become the breadwinner. Automatically, that's built. It's already built in their head.
But you're still supposed to do the other aspect of being a woman, of course.
Yes, of course, right? But like money-wise and spending and everything, financial-wise, it's on you, whether you be a woman or a man, as long as you're in this part of the world and your partner is on the other side of the world.
The Dimdin podcast, a safe space to talk about misconceptions, perceptions, assumptions, and frustrations. Join us for conversations and stories that explore how embracing our differences leads to a balanced, strong, and harmonious world.
Hello, and welcome to the Dimdin podcast, your very safe space to have conversations about misconceptions, perceptions, assumptions, and frustrations in the African community, amongst us here in the diaspora, and our brothers and sisters back home. I am your host, Becca, and we are here to have another interesting conversation today. This conversation today has sugar and pepper and everything. You wait for it. To all those who have subscribed to our channel, we want to really appreciate you. Thank you very much. And if you're still sitting on the fence, you're not sure whether or not you want to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Please run and hit that subscribe button. We want to really appreciate everybody that's been taking time to watch our episodes and to leave comments, because that's why we do what we do. Thank you very much. Okay, now to the topic of the day. Today, we're going to talk about long distance relationship. Woo! This hits home. This is gonna be one interesting one. To have this conversation with me today, I have two beautiful ladies that were originally born in Sierra Leone, but they do live here in Canada. They are Sierra-Canadians themselves. I'm going to pass it on to them one after the other to introduce themselves, and we'll dive right into our topic of the day. Who wants to go first?
Here.
Right first?
Here.
Over to you.
My name is Princess. I stay in Alberta, Edmonton. I'm from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And I'm glad I'm here with you to do this most important conversation, long distance relationship.
Beautiful.
I can't wait to get into it.
Beautiful.
Thank you for having me here.
I totally know you're going to bring the juice, so
Yes, for sure.
I'm ready for this.
Sure.
Okay, over to you.
So my name is Janet, and I've been here. And let's see, I've been here for 24 years. Literally, I grew up here, and I cannot wait to get into the topic. It's gonna be juicy, for sure. For sure.
And you're a social media influencer yourself,
I am,
right?
part-time, yes, ma'am.
I follow most of what you do, and you're doing really good.
Thank you,
keep
Patricia.
going.
Thank you.
Keep going.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Okay, so now to the topic of the day. Long distance marriages, do they work? both ladies here have had their fair share of that experience. Yes. And they're willing to spill some juice for us today from their perspectives, of course, to help us understand if it worked for them. And they have warned me that their perspective is not like a general situation. So just because it worked or did not work for them does not mean it applies to everybody. But I'm still interested to hear what they have to say about this. Some will say there's a lot of fishes in this ocean because it's not even a sea at this point. Like Canada is like the diversity, there's a lot of races and like sexes and there's diversity. But we go all the way to Sierra Leone
to meet a man,
find a partner, or to get married. How did you come to that decision?
To be honest with you, the prince was my high school sweetheart.
Oh,
yes, but the thing that really happened, I thought after 15-20 years he was the same person, right?
Okay.
That was the mistake I made. I didn't go down there to know him better before taking the decision of being husband and wife. Yes. I was truly in love with him though. I'm that type of person. When I give him my heart, I give it for good. I don't pretend. I don't know how to pretend when it comes to love. I give it wholeheartedly.
Love is blind.
Indeed. Before it was blind, but now it's an eye opener.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
You can see.
So when I see things was going good, perfect, I was really enjoying the conversation between us, and he was really good at it. When it comes to communication, he is good. He always call, text, and so on and so forth. But when we get there, it's emotional, but I'm holding it in. So we got married, things was getting better, love each other, do things in common. I came back, and that is where the problem started.
What's up, Pascal?
Because of trust issue.
From him?
From him. Yes.
Okay.
I was working 2 jobs, morning and overnight. Yes. I was taking care of my stuff here and back home as well.
Financially?
Yes, financially. I'm that type of person. I'm family oriented.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I really love my family, and people that are around me, they know what I'm talking about. So he was talking about, I'm calling you, you're not picking up. I say, I told you my schedule already. That's the reason I'm always advising anyone. You need to structure your relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
If your relationship, you didn't create it or you didn't build it in that structured manner, to be honest with you, it's going to collapse. That's the honest truth. And be patient with each other. Ooh. Yes.
I love and hate that word all at the same time.
Yes, the reason why I said we have to be patient with one another, because sometimes, we have structured our relationship in planning ourselves in what time we are going to call each other. Because especially here, I work 2 jobs. And I told you my schedule. I'm working 7 to 3, then 3 to 11 or 11 to 7. So overnight is 11 to 7 and morning shift is 7 to 3. So it's really like a big warm time up for me.
Go all the time.
Go. It's not easy.
And to make
self-care
time
is very
to
important.
maintain.
I wasn't really thinking of that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So when things were really collapsing, I said, okay, you don't trust me, but I trust you. Yes, I do trust you because I still love you. If you don't trust me, it's okay. I don't know the reason why you said that because of you are calling me, I'm not picking up. And I told you my schedule that I'm busy, I'm at work. And when you're at work, especially Canada, you don't pick up calls.
No.
You don't, no matter what. Your break time, you can do your texting or you can do your calling. But he doesn't want to understand because he's a jealous freak.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna pause on that, and I definitely would come back to exploring that a little bit.
Okay.
How long were you guys in a relationship for before you got married?
Back home, we were in a relationship for about 5-6 years.
5-6 years.
Yes. And when I came, we lost communication though. So he's that type of person, when he wants something, he goes for it. He was looking for my siblings to get my contact. He went on Facebook, texted me, but that time I was in a relationship. So I didn't have time for that. When I was out of the relationship, I said, okay, let me give my sweet 16, my what? My old school.
High school sweethearts.
My old high school sweetheart. a chance.
A chance, yes.
But to be honest, I didn't regret it because it was a great experience.
Okay.
I learned from it.
Okay.
Experience is the best teacher.
Okay.
I learned from it. But to be honest with you, I will not discourage anyone
From
to
doing
go
it.
out there for doing long distance relationship, because my own situation is going to be different than yours.
Yes.
What I did didn't fit me. What you're going to do is going to be at your own.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful relationship that you never regret.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
And that's the honest truth.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not going to discourage anyone, but my own didn't work for me. But trust me, if I find Mr. Right out there, even in Sierra Leone, anywhere, I will still give a chance, because everybody is different.
I'm gonna come back to that.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna come back to that if. I'll come back to that if.
I am ready to.
So, yours was your high school sweetheart back home. You traveled here, like you guys dated for about 5 years. You traveled here, life went on, you lost contact, your relationship didn't work, you guys reconnected. It led to
Marriage.
a marriage. Things were going good prior to the marriage, and then after the marriage, wata pascari. Those who are Sierra Leoneans will understand that term. And now things are where they are at. So we'll come back to that. But before that, we want to hear a little bit about your long distance marriage story.
All right. So for me, everyone know that I was married to a Nigerian, and my ex-husband and I were like really, really good. My Nigerian husband. We're really, really good. He was in Europe and I was here, and things went really well. And we got married. I got the opportunity to bring him here. He came, things was going well. We had a child together.
Beautiful.
So yeah, he was such a really good man, really, really good man. He treats me well. He came, he worked, he put me out there, he put me first. I was his priority. Me and the kids were his priority. And then along the way, he got sick, something happened, and then, you know, few years later, about 3 years later, his family are like, you know what, you can move on. Because we know what happened, it's never gonna revive, he's not gonna get better. You know, we've looked into it, you know, move on. So along that time, I met a man on Facebook from Sierra Leone, because I've been in the Nigerian community for so long, and people that know me, that I grew up here, people that know who I am already knows that I've been dating foreigner, right? Like I like being with foreigners. So I'm like, okay, I met this guy that's been in my inbox for like 2 years. We've been talking, hi, and he became a friend. Not just a friend, he became a best friend. You know, we were talking. This is an individual that we were discussing about like everything, personal, intimate. We started talking dirty, like things went from being like just a casual talker,
Zero to hero.
yeah, right, to like a friend of friends. So like, you know, we started being like like dirty talking, intimacy, you know, on the phone. And then he asked me out, and I'm like, you know what, let's keep talking. I like it like this. But at a time whereby I needed to make a decision, like my mom was asking me, so what's your next plan? Are you still thinking of getting remarried? And And that time my dad had gotten sick, so they have taken my dad back home. My dad was here. They have taken him back home because he said if he was about to pass, he doesn't want to pass here, right? So I used that opportunity when I was going to see my dad. I used that opportunity to also go see this misery guy that I've been talking to, right? And when I'm telling you, this guy had patience. He had patience. He waited for me for 2 years.
He's a man.
We were talking. He was advising me. Things was good.
Aww.
Things were really, really good. And I went down there, things got dirty.
Okay. Oh my God. Do we want to know how dirty things got?
He saw the crazy side of me. He saw the frisky side of me. He saw how beautiful I was in person.
Course.
And he's like, you know what? And then he saw the way that I was so humble. He's like, you know what? If people don't know you, they will judge you the wrong way, Janet.
And you saw the abs.
Such a beautiful, beautiful soul, right? You are such a beautiful, beautiful soul. What you portrayed out there is not who you are in person. Me being with you for a month already and me getting to know you, marry me. And then he went down on his knees.
Just like that?
Just like that. And he proposed, and then we went to Bo. I took him to my people. The moment my dad saw him, my dad is like, I like him.
Aww.
My dad is like, I like him. This is him. This is the right one for you.
Aww.
And then he took me to his hometown, which was Maboroka. That was my first time going to that side in Sierra Leone, that side of the village, you know. And then I had the opportunity to also meet his people and and things went well. Things went well. He proposed, and then I came back. I was working 2 jobs just like my sister here, you know, and we were planning our wedding. We already talked about how, because this is somebody that I already knew for 2 years, right? And remember, I came from a long distance relationship that worked very, very well for me. So I was thinking was the same thing. I was thinking was the same kind of heart that I've had, you know, like the good-hearted people. And then, so I came back, started working, things started going south, you know, we started having issues.
After
I came back, yes, we started having issues. I started having phone calls from girls. I started,
threatening you?
Yeah, like, Nami man, you know, this is my man, and And this is somebody that I've already started we've been working on him, not just investing in him, but we've started some like investment together. The trust was there. Everything was there. This is somebody that I really, 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 truly loved, right? I did love him. And for me, coming back, working 2 jobs, I already have 2 kids. I'm a single mom from my previous relationship, and stuff was hard. I was trying to make ends meet, talking to him and trying to, you know, work on our wedding and stuff. I was here planning everything and trying to, you know, but things just started going south, whereby people were calling me, girls were calling me, his families were calling me, asking me, who is this person? And there was a lady also that lived in the state that was like an intruder as well.
The same guy?
The same guy.
So you were getting calls from Sierra Leone?
Leone.
And now there was somebody in the States?
There was a lady that he was building for.
Okay.
I met him on that project.
Okay.
And I asked him, when I went to Sierra Leone, I asked him, he took me to this place. He's like, yeah, it's one of my sisters in the States and And I'm like, okay. Sister. Apparently sister, allegedly sister. Right? So I'm like, okay. So at first it did not click in. But I started noticing things when I was down there. I started noticing things. People around me started noticing things that when that woman in the state would call, he would get out of the house and he would go to like a quiet place or secret place and have his conversation.
Sounds like an international womanizer.
Yes. So I asked, right? So I asked him, I'm like, listen, is this woman really your sister? Because I've met your whole family. I've met your biological family, your people. They love me. Who is this person that you're hiding and you're saying she's your sister? What's going on? And then he was able to go around the bush and kind of talk me to believe in him, right?
Yeah.
So we were going and I told him, I'm like, you know what? Everyday fight, everyday arguments. I told him, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, for me to have a peace of mind, for you to give me my peace of mind, stop working for that lady. Take her out of the picture. That was where the problem started.
Is this before you got married or after?
Before we got married.
Okay.
Before we got married.
So Wahala cast before you started?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing is, the marriage notification was so short. We already
told everybody.
Told people, so I couldn't even cancel it.
Did you consider it?
I did. I did. And you know Africa, their mentality, and you know, oh, this not married, you want poorly married, and and everybody was there. Now you the man wants, you know that mentality. Now you the ones, now you the family leg. But does he want me? That was the question I was asking myself.
Does
the
he
family wants me? People around want me because I'm jovial, I'm frisky, I'm open-minded, right? I am an outspoken person. But did he wanted me?
And who are you really getting married to? The family or the man?
Right.
Right? That's another big...
Right. Did he want me? If he wants me, why would I have to go through all that questioning and fighting and people calling me and this and that and that? And what are you saying as a man when I have told you to let that lady go? Let her go.
Yeah.
If you really want me, you really want to get married to me, let that lady go. And that was where the tug of war started. That was where things started unveiling or revealing itself. That was where the drama started. That was where the heartbreak started. Yeah, that was where the depression started. So I still went down there. I wanted to cancel the marriage, and everybody's like, yeah. So what I did was, I did not marry him in the court.
Okay, just traditional?
I canceled that part of it because I knew if I would have done that, that would have been a big tug of war.
Okay.
So I still went ahead and got married traditionally.
Okay.
So that way, if anything happened, we don't have to go through court. I don't have to go through the divorce saga, right? So I use that. I use that as a stake to escape. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm ready. I don't have enough money for us to do white wedding, which I did. I went down there with like everything.
Wait a second.
Yes.
You don't have enough money?
Well, when I mean enough money, not like to marry him, but like I came up with
most of the money.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You know, people, when we live here, automatically all the guys down there think we have it all, right?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
They think we have it all, right?
Okay. So, there's a few pieces.
Yes. It is deep.
There's a few pieces.
It is deep.
But what you're saying then, okay, first of all, I really am sorry about your ex-husband's situation, and I'm sorry about your father's passing.
It's okay. Thank you.
But what I gathered from your story then is that you had a beautiful relationship.
I did.
A man that really gave you that fairy tale love that most women crave for.
Yes.
And
my
so
Nigerian husband.
Your Nigerian husband.
Yes.
Nigerians, you did well. Thank you for taking care of our sister. And then, so for you, long distance was not a scary thing because you had a pleasant experience, which turned out really okay.
Yes.
There's this guy that had been in your inbox following your ex-husband's condition.
Yes.
And when the family gave you the permission to go ahead and live your life, you decided to connect with him.
Because he's been there.
Things went really well. Because, of course, he's a man.
Yes.
Men are chasers. So when they're in that chasing phase, they know how to say and do the right things.
Yes, for sure.
And so that happened. And then you went home.
Yes.
You noticed a few red flags.
Yes, I did.
But
I still went on.
A little bit of pressure.
Yes.
That you were the Mamina power, like you were the center, like you were above every other woman.
Yes.
And you could not say no to that pressure. So you went on, you got married, but unfortunately the marriage did not work.
And I loved him.
You loved him.
I did love him.
There was love there.
Yes, I did love him. Because this is a person that's, I would say, patience me. He was there, right, for 2 years. He was hidden, you know. He was in my inbox hidden, but he was doing a lot behind closed door, right? Okay. So that's the angle that I look at it. That when I needed somebody to talk to, he was there. This guy knew how, when he picked up every single phone call, even if he's on top of Keke na Pepe, he will pick up and be like, he'll pick up and be like, Keke na Pepe. You remember like, baby, I'm here, I'm no, Keke, call me back. I'll call you back.
I love that. I love that.
Yes.
If you're just joining us, this is the Dimdin podcast, and we are having this amazing conversation about long distance relationships. Do they work? Hey, it did not work for our sisters here, and they're here to have that conversation with us. But like they said, just because it doesn't work for them doesn't mean you will not find your own luck in that situation.
For sure.
Coming back to you, you had said something very interesting about the trust started sort of like falling back after you returned from the marriage.
Yeah.
Now, somebody special once said to me, when a man starts to become a bit untrustworthy or too jealous, it's usually because of what they are doing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because they know their situation,
He
so
was
they try to
cheating.
project
Oh,
it
yes.
on you. Is that the case for you?
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. Regarding my ex-husband, he was always accusing me of what he is doing. Yes. Oh, you don't have time for me to even call me or to even pick up my calls. I said, no, you need to listen here. I love you. That's why I went down there to get married to you. But what I want you to know is that when it comes to cheating, nope.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. I'm really, really like friendly, if you know me. Everybody is my brothers. Everybody is my sisters. I will never tell you this is my friend, this is my friend. I don't have a friend. That's me. Because where I grew up, my mom, she used to have a lot of people in the compound. So she would tell you, Princess, that is your sister, that is your brother. She will never say, oh, that is your cousin, that is your nephew, that is your this. No, 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 no.
Everybody's brother and sister.
Everybody, we are one. So I'm used to it. Even Sister Jen, even you know, I will never say this is my friend. No, 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 no. She's my sister. I always call you guys sis, sis. I will
Exactly.
never, no.
True that.
Because I'm used to it.
Yes.
But, oh, everybody is your sister, everybody is your friend. I say, hey,
That's how I was raised.
exactly. You need to stop it. If you don't trust me, it's okay by you because of it. You started doing what I don't know. And the thing about it, I learned, you need to trust your instinct.
Yeah.
Your instincts never lie.
Hey.
Since 2022,
Yes.
I started following my instinct. Trust me, it has been working for me.
So 2022, was that when the divorce happened or before the divorce?
That was the time the separation
happened. Okay.
That was
Okay.
the time the separation happened. I said, okay, do you know what I'm going to do? Let me just buy a ticket without him knowing that I'm going down there.
No.
Oh, yes, I did that.
Yes.
I told you.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
You went without his knowledge?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, I did.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
This is the part in the movie where you hear
yes.
jun, jun,
Because I was
jun.
just following my instinct since that time. My heart is just telling me, Princess, travel, go down there. What is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the guy was just acting as if
Yeah.
he was innocent. He was the Mr. Perfect guy. While I'm here working myself out, trying to make things
Work
okay.
all around.
Then all around, you are just giving me like, hello? No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you
And the
went.
ticket was 3,100.
That was an emergency
Yes.
ticket, right?
Very
It was
good
an
December
investment.
5th, end of November. That was the time I bought the ticket for December 5th.
So was this you wanting to just see if you can catch him red-handed?
No,
or
no.
Her instinct.
were you looking for trouble?
No, I wasn't looking for trouble. Okay, let me bust your bubble.
Okay.
He's that kind of guy. He's very innocent. When you see him, you say, oh my God, I
So
have found Mr. Sent from heaven.
His appearance.
Oh yes, I have found Mr. Sent from
He
heaven.
That
got
angel, like-
yes.
He told me they were selling a house.
They who?
The people are selling a house.
Okay.
So he wants us to invest in the house to buy the house.
You and him.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I said, okay, let me see. And he knows. That guy is a lie. Hey. Oh, that guy. He will make you to believe him that yes, it's the reality, but he's not.
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
he
a bit-
knows
it's a bit
exactly what to
manipulative.
say.
It's a-
Yes, he knows
Yes.
how to put pepper, salt, Maggi in that soup to make it look sweeter.
Delicious.
Oh yes, and yummy.
You cannot resist.
Oh yes. So I believe him. That's what I said. Trust. I trust him with my life.
Aww.
That is how the love was in my heart for him. Okay. I sent 30 million. You know what is 30 million?
Money?
30 million. 30 million leon. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is 30 leon. How do you call it? New money now? 30 leon or whatever. Okay, etc.
I'm not even trying to understand.
That's over $2,000.
Okay.
Yes.
So 30 million to buy a house. Okay, I send that money and I say, okay, Dad, I have sent that money. Can you please send me the receipt? Because I'm that type of person.
Did you say that?
Receipt, yes.
You called him Dad?
Yes, I call him Dad. He call me
my
Mom.
sister knows how to love.
I call him Dad, he call me Mom. Yes. He said, oh, Mom, I have a friend of mine, he's a lawyer. I have a friend of mine, he's a lawyer.
His friend?
Yes.
Oh,
I have
boy.
a friend of mine, he's a lawyer. So we are going to the place, we're going to work on the paper and so on and so forth. Give me the paper and the paper not come out. I said, okay, red flag.
So he never gave you the
Oh
papers?
no, I never set eyes on it till this day. Okay, after that, because he used to have misunderstanding with my family, and my mom is that type of person. He's just like me. Her instincts never lie for her. From day one, she's that kind of person when they come, because the guy was a Timini, right? And my aunt got married to a Timini man. So the way the man is treating my aunt, she wasn't really into our relationship.
Okay.
So I was not like
she had her own concerns.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I have to persuade her, talk to her, I say, oh, everybody's different, is that?
Yeah.
I said, okay, it's your own cup of tea. You that wear your shoes, know where it pinches. So, madam, go ahead. I don't have a problem with that. Go. But there was a lot of red flags before the wedding, to be honest with you. It was a lot. But I'm not the type of person when I say, hey, I want you.
Me too.
I don't listen to A, B, C, D, and A. No, I don't do that.
Maybe that's how we were raised.
Oh, yes, I go to the red flag, I enter.
Like, I must see the end of that.
I think most women are like that. We see
yes.
most African women, and most, not all, because we
Maybe most people from our generation too.
Yes,
because this
probably,
generation does
yes.
not have time for that
Oh,
foolishness.
they don't.
No.
I feel like this mentality that, oh, we go change them go change. Where we married, when a man loves you, go change.
That's what I'm always telling everybody.
Yes,
don't ever go into a relationship for that.
Nobody will
don't
never
go in
change
there
for
to
nobody.
change someone.
Yes.
So the devil you're marrying today is the devil that you'll see
Of course.
in 20 years, if that's the case.
To be honest with you, what I'm always telling people, my ex, I didn't see that coming that he was a womanizer.
So in your case, he changed, but not for the best.
For the worst.
Yeah.
That's why I said,
okay.
when you're going down there to get married to someone, please keep on going there frequently. Maybe 3, 4, 5 times before you guys
Get married.
the needful.
Yes.
That is the honest truth. I didn't do that.
Yes.
Because love was blind.
That was
Well, I can see.
That I can see clearly now.
Like I was saying,
You might not go see.
so they have misunderstanding with my. He has a misunderstanding with my mom. Then my mom told him to do something, and he was always lying.
About everything.
Lie. Everything about him is L-I-E, big lie.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not a person. My mom was telling me, but I said, no, Mom, allow me. Let me carry my cross. I'm the one that's going to enter the marriage, not you. When I cry, I would kneel down and pray, and that was exactly what I was doing.
Prayed for
Whenever
him.
he hurt me,
You
I
pray.
would kneel down and pray. I wasn't telling, nobody knew what I was going through on my marriage. The only time my mom knew was 2022, and it wasn't from my mouth, it was from his own mouth.
But you know what, that trip that you were going to buy that thing, me, I'm still interested in knowing.
I always think that.
Did you go? Like that trip that you bought to go to Sierra Leone?
The emergency
The
trip.
emergency.
Yes.
Oh, you want to gist you? I went there. And when I got there, the guy was surprised. Am I dreaming?
You went
I said,
straight
"You're
to
not
his
dreaming."
house?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Am I dreaming? I said, you're not dreaming, no.
I'm here.
This
Surprise.
Is life. This is life. Oh. You're not dreaming. You're not even dead. You're alive.
But he was sleeping though when you got there.
sleeping,
Yeah,
yes.
I remember the
He was
story.
sleeping. But he told me that, oh, I'm trying to get hold of my wife. She's not online. Something is fishy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
the instinct was going on in his mind. And when I went there, it was a surprise to him. And when I got there, we do lovey-dovey. Of course, now, I told myself, I said, I have spent a lot of time, money, effort, and so on and so forth. This thing, I didn't enjoy and focus before I left her. I said, I didn't put on my mask before I left her.
You missed some. You missed something.
After a few days, because I want to settle, right? I know I don't want him to feel like I came boom, boom, boom on him. So I settled. Then a few days, I said, Dad, remember what we discussed about the last time? He said, oh, what? I said, regarding the papers for the house. He started giving excuses again. I said, you know what? I said, okay, let's forget about that. Let me see the phone that you told me that your friend got for you. I want to see the interior of it. So, look at it.
Because you were paying for all these things.
Yes.
The phone and all the rest of it. No, that was a friend of his.
Okay.
That gifted him the phone.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's a male friend. No, it's okay.
Okay.
He's a male friend. I know the guy.
Okay.
So when he gift him the phone, I said, okay, let me see. I checked the phone, I checked the interior, and guess what? I just said, okay, let me go through the guy. I didn't cut him, to be honest with you. He's not here, but his angels are around. I didn't cut him. But
red-handed.
Red-handed, but
they were
indirectly,
things, yes.
I did.
You saw photos.
Oh, yes.
All types of photos.
Oh, Lord. So, I think he took notice. But he didn't know that I'm smarter and I'm criminal than him. Then I know that he noticed something that I changed the picture to his pastor picture. I said, oh, where was this? So, went for a naming ceremony in Christine. I said, oh, that's good.
You saw a picture of your husband with a woman and you kept your cool?
Oh, yes, I kept it cool because I'm trying. Do you know why I did that? Phone food to gain wisdom. Because I don't want him to know my plans or what is under my bed sheets. You understand?
What you were cooking for him.
Exactly. So he went to the bathroom. Then what I did, I took the pictures, I forwarded it
to your phone.
My aunt's phone, because you know that time I just came back. I don't have the how do you call it? Their Wi-Fi and all the rest of it, right? So I sent it to my aunt's phone, everything. Then the rest I forwarded to his pastor.
Sister,
brother. Hey, I forwarded to his pastor.
Yeah.
And the pastor called me. Oh, princess, what is it? I said my husband is cheating. The lady that he's cheating with is in your church. Hey. And this lady know that he's a married man. And the lady was in the choir.
Yeah.
And when I went there, the pastor said, I heard that she traveled, but I'm going to take her out of the choir thing because she didn't deserve it. Anybody that worship God and listen to the word of God
and does something
something like this,
it's not okay.
No,
it's terrible. Yeah.
That means she has been doing it.
Yes.
And she said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really know what came over me. You're a lovely person, you're so caring. Even anything I want, as long as you have it, you always give it to me. If I say to them, I'm tired, I'm not going to work, I will send him money for his upkeep. I said no, because this is temptation, right?
Yes.
Even for his own convenience, I bought a car. I said, please be managing this one till I come, because I suffer.
You spoil this man.
I spoil him.
You know what?
we usually do. We usually do.
Oh my goodness! I wish we have so much more time.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the thing about this whole situation is that the time goes by so fast, you don't even know what's happening. But this is definitely a conversation that I'd like us to come back to in the future when we have the men here. But we have just about 5 more minutes, right? So we're going to round up. Oh my goodness, there's so much more that I want to hear about your story.
I know.
But Something you said about we spoil them so much. We put
do.
them up this
We do.
pedestal, especially when we're here, and the relationship tends to go south at some point. I'll come back to you for one last word, but coming to you, Janet, why do we go into those relationships with that intention based on your experience? Like, why do we play the role of a man, pretty much? Because a man is supposed to spoil us.
Yes, because like I said earlier,
The expectation.
yes, like I said earlier, when you're here, when you're in this part of the world, whether you be a man or a woman, once you're in this part of the world and you go out of here to go to Africa or a third world country to look for a man or look for a relationship, right? Automatically you become the breadwinner. Automatically, that's built.
Their
It's
mindset.
already built in their head.
But you're
You
still supposed to do
understand?
the other aspect of being a woman, of course.
Yes, of
Okay.
course, right? But like money-wise and spending and everything, financial-wise, it's on you, whether you be a woman or a man, as long as you're in this part of the world and your partner is on the other side of the world.
Like you're
us
supposed
being-
to have more.
Of course,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So automatically that clicks in. Oh, me man they oversee. Oh, me woman they oversee. So most of them are there. They don't have jobs,
That makes sense.
right?
That makes sense.
So
that
you
makes
become automatically you become their breadwinner.
Okay.
They don't even care how you're fetching here, how you're doing, and how things are going with you, as long as you're giving them.
Do we tend to portray that false life in, as they call it in Sierra Leone? Like, do we tend to pose?
Some people do. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. There are
Okay.
some women out there that like really, really materialistic. That go out there, they go make false life and make like say they get. But in my situation, I never acted
That was
rich.
not the case. Okay.
All he knew was I had 2 jobs.
Okay.
Right? And I told him how much I pay for my bills. You know, I told him how much my rent was. I told him I'm a single mother. Every single thing about me here that is structure, I tell him everything, financial-wise, right? So, but they don't get it.
True.
They don't get it. So that's why it's really, really, really difficult for somebody who's been in this part of the world to go back there and look for a relationship, because their mentality is very, 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 very low.
Unfortunately.
Very low, yes.
Unfortunately.
Not all of them. There are some really, really intelligent and civilized ones down there. But most of the population down there, I'm telling you, their mentality is low and slow.
Okay.
Yes.
That mentality is low and
Yes.
slow. I love that. Okay. Final words from you to our viewers. You had said something about you should have seen the signs, because you saw the signs, you saw this other woman, and this man was patiently in your inbox for about 2 years.
Yes.
Do you think that same patience that he had with you, he had for other women overseas and back home? And what would you say to women out there who have that similar experience, and there's that man that's been in their inbox for 5-6 months, and they're thinking, well, this guy has been this patient, so maybe I'll give them a chance?
Well, I'm going to talk on my own perspective, because people are different. There are some real people out there. There are people who are really looking for a good relationship, right? But in my own experience, mine went south. I thought this person was good. I thought this person was this. So I'm advising you, when you meet somebody and you're trying to create a relationship or go into something serious, just make sure you do all your investigation and all your findings, right? Make sure you go beyond. Sometimes you're like, we're very nosy, but it's not being nosy. You're protecting yourself, right? And protecting your mental health as well. So make sure that you are doing all your investigation. You're talking to people about this guy, not in secret. Not let nobody not tell you, say keep your relationship secrets. Where they try forget to know somebody, go beyond and get to know them, not just in their inbox. You understand? Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, sis.
You're welcome.
Now, to you, Miss Princess, final words. You had said something about when you went back home, you knew you had your plans, so you made sure that you get your investments and all the profits and all of that stuff before you let him go.
Okay.
And there's a popular saying that men are usually, it's difficult for them to be with one woman because there's that aspect of them, the the sexual aspect of them that they have to keep going, right? And you being in a long distance relationship, having a husband, he's a man, he's all the way back there. I don't know. Do you think that is an aspect that maybe negatively affected you guys' relationship? That manly instinct that he has and the needs that he has that he had to maintain while you were all the way in Canada and he was in Sierra Leone? What would you say to girls out there who wants a long distance relationship or in a long distance marriage? Is that an important aspect that needs to be maintained and should be considered in the long distance relationship decision?
Like I said before, right? Long distance relationship, it's based on the individual. Trust me. Some people, their A is A.
Yes.
Their B is B. Like right now, to bust you guys your bubble, I'm in a long distance relationship again. I'm in a long distance relationship.
Second time is a charm.
Yes, but this one is a charm, trust me.
Okay, okay.
He's so lovely, caring, and it's like, the book is like this.
Open book.
Open book. Okay, I like that.
Okay.
He's honest. He's A, it is A.
I like that.
And when they paid him, he sent me the whole slip. And I see the deduction and everything. Anything that he does, training on anything, he sends me the certificate, everything.
Okay.
I say you're a godsend. So, my family out there, don't be discouraged when it comes to long distance relationship. Okay? My own pot of soup, my previous pot of soup is different than your present pot of soup.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm in another distance relationship again. That means long distance relationship work for some people and it doesn't work for some people. And the other thing, when it comes to long distance relationship, please, communication is the key. And creating a structure is another key. Punctuality is another key. Know the difference between boundaries. Defining all boundaries. What you like and what you dislike.
Beautiful.
Don't say because of, oh, he's cute, he's what I wanted in a man, and I forget about myself. No. You need to have that disciplinary structure in you. Forget about side distraction. Be you. Be yourself. Be that crazy girl.
Hey.
Yes. Because if you are pretending as if you are Mrs. Have Right
Perfect.
or Mrs. Perfect, trust me, it's not going to work.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Don't be rude. Don't be aggressive. Be respectful. That is the key to relationship. If you are not respectful, trust me, that man or that relationship will never work.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Thank
Always
you.
be yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hopefully in about a year, we'll come back here to figure out how this current long distance relationship is going then.
Oh yeah.
I am hoping for the best. But thank you both very much for making time to chat with us on the Dimdin podcast today. So, main thing I gathered from this whole conversation is yes, they've had some sour experiences, but that's not the end of the world. Like you've heard, our sister is back, is right back into it, but doing it a bit different this time and hoping for a different result. Thank you for joining us through this episode. We look forward to seeing you at the next episode. Until then, Sabe Sanding.